Sitting on a shelf somewhere in the back of the shop, and now it gets the chance to be the heart and soul of the sleeper. I'm the engine specialist here, and builds like this are really why I just love them.
CarMaster's Rust to Riches is an American reality TV series on Netflix where classic cars get modern makeovers to raise their value and sell them at a profit. This reality TV show is centered around a crew led by Mark Towle from Gotham Garage. The show features a predominantly male cast, with Constance Nunes as the only female cast member. Constance's presence on the show has been the source of some controversy. While she stars on the show as an engine expert, fans aren't quite convinced she does any car-related work on the show. This is probably because Constance doesn't fit into the typical stereotype of the regular mechanic. Meanwhile, Rust to Riches has run for 4 seasons, with a 5th season in the works. And in all that time, Constance is not just the only female mechanic on the show, but also the lead mechanic. As the only female in a male-dominated series, she has received more media attention than other cast members. So join us as we examine what happened to Constance on the show and what she's doing now.
Constance Nunes.
Where are you from?
I am originally from Thousand Oaks.
Okay. And how long have you been modeling?
10 years? 11 years?
Okay.
11 years? Yeah.
Amazing.
Constance was born on November 17, 1990. Her parents, Ernie and Norma Nunes, raised her in the LA suburbs. Her father's side of the family is of Portuguese descent, and her tan skin and dark hair are clear indicators of her heritage. Growing up in a multicultural family has been influential in how Constance interacts with the environment around her, and this upbringing may have guided her to develop an interest in activities such as car repair, which is not typically considered hobbies for girls. Constance shares a healthy relationship with her father, who worked as a car mechanic. He was also a race car driver and instilled in Constance a passion for anything on wheels. Her love for automobiles started with helping her father in the garage, a venture that became a lifetime passion. Constance's interest in the automotive world was heightened by watching her father work and do what he loves. One can easily recognize the love between her and her father, as the closeness she shared with him never faltered even after she got famous. On social media, Constance has shared how her father never showed her any preferential treatment despite their closeness. At some point, while she was helping him out, she even got fired. This attitude has pushed her to be truly determined to master engines. At the beginning of her career, Constance would often visit local shops to improve her craft. Her knowledge of automobiles increased by doing personal projects and working on a vast array of vehicles, her famous Ford Mustang being one of them. Nunes bought her car at 16, a 1964 Ford Mustang. After purchasing the car, she insisted everybody should refer to the vehicle as a 1964 and a half Ford Mustang. The car has been restored to its former glory, with Constance ensuring all its modifications consisted of original 1964 parts, and she calls this special Ford Mustang Babystang. Constance has confessed that her favorite part of the car is the straight-six engine, which still runs perfectly. However, it has been rumored that she wants to upgrade this engine to a 302 V8. Babystang has grown to be an internet sensation, and Constance has put a lot of money and time into making it the gem it is. Despite its rising value, she still hasn't sold it, and we don't think she ever will. While the pretty Nunes is a force to be reckoned with in the automobile industry, she still finds the time to model. Her talent was discovered as a model at a racing event she attended with her dad, and had been dabbling in modeling ever since. Her beauty, candor, edginess, sensuality, and desired figure have garnered hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. As a model, Constance has worked with companies including Wrangler, JLux Label, Jockey, Javelin Magazine, and Feral Cosmetics. She also appeared in an automobile commercial during the Super Bowl. In 2016, she appeared in the Kia commercial that aired during the game. Constance had the opportunity to work with actor Christopher Walken on the commercial, which was a new experience for her. This advertisement aired before she appeared on Rust to Riches, so she was relatively unknown then. Constance also appeared in print ads for Adore Apparel, Jockey, and Jeep Wrangler. She also starred in advertisements for Finishing Touch, Reebok, and Motorola. She's also performed as a stuntwoman in several films, including Bring It On and Dodgeball, in which she played a minor role. Despite never aspiring to be an actress, Constance said she had a great time filming Dodgeball. Her works are always infused with her signature look, a tomboyish swagger, and a girlish glee. She has always portrayed herself this way on CarMasters. Unlike other cast members of the show, Constance has had to prove herself to the viewers in ways others don't have to. When Nunes first appeared on Car Master's Rust to Riches, she was mocked because no one thought that a pretty girl like her truly got her hands dirty as a mechanic. While she's perfect as a presenter on the show, Constance is truly at home with car parts and engines, and no one can argue with that. Her career cannot be singularly boxed into just one show, even if it is a very successful and popular Netflix reality series. When you watch Car Master's Rust to Riches, it's quite easy to see that Nunes has no issue commanding the respect of her male employees. She lets her work speak for itself in the garage, and after witnessing her tackle a few of the wrecks the team has brought in to work on, it's evident she's earned the title Engine Specialist for a reason. It should come as no surprise then that one of Nunes' favorite qualities in a person is confidence. In 2019, Constance became the first female to star in a national commercial for Edelbrock, a leading American manufacturer of specialty automotive parts and components. While she may have gotten that role due to her modeling background, she fits perfectly in the role because she's more knowledgeable about cars than most people. Constance is combining that knowledge with her entrepreneur mind to create something exceptional. While at Gotham Garages and on the TV show, she set up her own business, which she named Cars by Constance. The shop, which is situated in Murrieta, California, specializes in creating clients' dream cars. It also serves as a means of inspiring other auto enthusiasts through her passion and accomplishments. With over 16 years of experience in the business, Constance restores the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s muscle cars and specializes in classic 1960s Ford Mustangs. In an interview with Carlisle Motors, she spoke about how much she loves muscle cars. "I like my muscle cars. I think everyone in the shop gives me a hard time about it," she said. "I do like Fords. I like my little Mustang." She's happy to work with anything, from cars that only get wheeled out for a steady drive on a Sunday afternoon to serious mean machines that would be considered fierce competitors in the hot rod arena. Constance is detailed in her work and has had some high-profile builds, showcasing several of her cars at the SEMA show. Also, she used the best quality parts for her restoration build and treats each build as she would her own. When she's not hard at work, she consistently blogs about her restoration process and how she custom builds the cars. For the fans who think Nunes is just another pretty face on the show, she has proven that she's a car enthusiast and knows her way around cars. Constance Nunes has many elements, with her fingers and some cool pies. Constance's job as a model and mechanic has been fascinating. She's worked for well-known automakers like Audi, BMW, Acura, and Ford. She worked for these companies in the service department and as an aftermarket director. And she's still a cast member on Car Master's Rust to Riches and has no plans to leave soon. Away from the TV show, Constance has a large social media following and uses that as a platform to advertise her business and various products. It's estimated that she earns an average of $1,300 for every Instagram post. This is aside from the money she makes from being a reality TV star, which is about $20,000 per episode. Constance's net worth is estimated to be $2 million. This staggering net worth is largely due to her expertise in the automotive industry and her associations with prominent businesses. Constance is so in love with automobiles that she married an autophile, Jared Toller. Constance and Toller attended the same high school but never dated while still in school. They later started dating after high school and married in 2011 at age 21. She had a wedding that was as car-themed as it could be. The color of the event was black, and there were a lot of cars everywhere. Constance has a blue-eyed husky named Buff, whom she enjoys photographing and filming for social media use. And we must say Buff is quite the cutie, accompanying Nunes and her husband almost everywhere.